Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today. Next to the God Hammer, we are disassembling the God Hammer, and we're also seeing when Eothas talked to Waidwen for the first time. Waidwen. You flinched. Waidwen did. As the chiming of a bell echoed from some distant source. A sensation of warmth spread across your back. Who's there? The daylight blossomed to life, exploding into many colors that filled the sky. You turned to face it, shielding your eyes until you realized that it didn't hurt to look into the brilliance. A glowing figure loomed before you. Do you still thank me for the dawn and the harvest? Waidwen. You dropped to your knees. You felt laid bare before the light of Eothas. Every word spoken in hate, every punch you threw first, every time you turned your back to the dawn, they were all his to judge. I won't plead for mercy. Do what you came to do. You tilted your head to present your neck, a motion you had seen repeated too many times in the town square. The luminescent figure flickered in a way that reminded you at once of a guttering candle and a chuckle. Do you think I'm here to admonish and cast you into the lake? No. I would draw you back to the warmth for a higher calling. He knew. Suddenly, you felt like that child again, vulnerable and alone before a looming, all-powerful presence. Fear not, for you are chosen above all others. You will be the light to bring about the rebirth of an empire. An empire? It was gibberish to you, but Eothas probably knew something you didn't. Of course he did. His words filled you with a warmth and confidence that you had never felt before. Just because I'm accepting this doesn't mean I'm not angry with you. Eothas understood completely and never thought less of you for it. The sickle fell from your grip with a clatter as a hand reached out from across a great distance to touch your brow. A light stole over your vision. Much later, you awakened a changed man.
What did you see in there anyway?
A look of genuine curiosity comes over Adair's face as he levels his gaze to meet yours. Waidwen chose his fate for himself. He and Eothas shared a bond.
I suppose that's better than Eothas forcing it on him. I always wondered about that. A lot of folks did.
Yep. That's actually explicitly voiced in the first game. It's a concern, and I can't do anything there. We can go upstairs and we can talk to Eothas now. Are we all tired and exhausted? Did we get burned by being there? Maybe, I didn't notice. By being close to the Godhammer. I mean, everybody's got serious burns. I didn't notice. Anyway, we're good. It's fine. Waidwen, I have terrible news. Maybe. Waidwen stands suspended in the instant before calamity, a final appeal for surrender still frozen on his lips. And I can try and restore a fragment of Waidwen's soul.
The water, so cold. This day I believe Father wanted me to drown. If my faith was untrue, then I wasn't worthy to be his son.
The soul of Waidwen feels more vibrant and lively, but he isn't whole just yet. There must be more soul essence located nearby.
We could have parted on better terms, Father. But your son has too much of you in him. See, Father? I can be as vindictive as you.
The soul of Waidwen feels more vibrant. But again, I need another one.
I was more than a vassal. I was his saint. He respected my opinion. But together we were called a monster.
There's more still yet to come. Oh no. I didn't get all the souls. Oh. Dang it.
You're a saint to even consider it. Whatever, gather enough of the people.
Yeah. Yep. Do I need to set the bomb off or something? Hey, excuse me. Are you part of it? No. And I can't do anything there. Okay, well, I guess I'm still lost in this. Let me explore more things. Well, one thing for sure, though, they're all in here. They're not meant to be outside. So... Wait a minute. You see that? There's a ray. Let's go there. I missed something. You can go across this. What in the world? Yeah. And we have ourselves 12 stood. Huh. I want to read that description. That's a badass name for a armor over here. So it's legendary, which is not common at all. It's the highest form of it. It's just, I think, a normal armor. Not very good against crush, so it's... I'm not sure. 15% damage with disengagement attacks, 10% accuracy with disengagement attacks, so that's nice. It works really well if you have anything that procs off of attacks in general. But yeah. Blackened and scored. This heavy plate bears the mark of a master metal worker of New Dunrid, the name of the Deerwooden capital of Defiance Bay prior to... I know, I'm not a scrub. I remember that. Yeah, it was Defiance Bay. That's the capital of Deerwood. It used to be called that. The symbol of Magran's flame graces the breastplate and pauldrons, barely visible under the wear the steel has suffered. The youngest of the dozen, Easley of Belreach, had served the Duke for 5 years and her Earl back home for a decade before that. A deft hand with a blade and a fervent believer in the ideals of Magran, Easley seemed an obvious choice when she volunteered to help hold the bridge. The Duke granted her a small panoply for the... That's like a panoply of things, or is a panoply a specific thing? I thought it meant a group. It literally meant a group, or amount. Anyway, for the encounter, including a battle-worn suit of plate that had been gathering dust in the Shrine of Magran. Though the tales of the battle are scarce, this is certain. After the explosion of the Godhammer, nothing of Easley or her armor remained. Yeah, that is a badass thing to have right there. Okay, what do I need for this? I forget. Yeah, this is good. It's gonna take care of itself. Yeah, I need to pay attention to soul-bound things. Now, this armor is pretty good for you. You have some really amazing, just lovely-looking, just gorgeous, gorgeous armor. 30% chance to stun attacker for 2 seconds when hit with a melee weapon. That's also very good, honestly. This is nice, but it's not the be-all and all. Also, I might have... Wait. Why can't I enchant that? Compare. Is this enchanted already? Yep, it is. Anyway, yeah, I can enchant this and gain other things. Echo of the God Hammer. When the wearer is knocked unconscious. Actually, that might not be too bad for you. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Anyway, it's a great armor. I'm not going to use it. Then we have the other Wandering Soul. Okay, we found it. Fragmented from Waidwen in the blast, a splinter of soul essence feverishly clings to a moment in life, now forgotten. Dawn rose over the mountain pass where you camped your forces. The first rays warmed the tents and roused your armed congregation from slumber. Evan Durbridge is and was a speck on the horizon. Scouts say that 12 soldiers hold the crossing. What do they think they can accomplish? You spat in the wind and considered your options. No one said this would be easy, but you started to wonder if the world even wanted a saint. The Deerwood certainly didn't. They must have something to believe in, something that could turn the tides against us. You were only thinking aloud, but without warning it became one of the rare moments when a familiar voice interceded on your thoughts. It is possible. That's Eothas. Our adversaries do not lack for motivation. You flinched at the presence as the presence asserted itself. Eothas had been preoccupied lately, spending days in contemplative silence, distancing himself from you. What do you think, old friend? Could this be the end of our long march? You, Eothas, considered your answer with care. The inevitability of things always came easier to Rimmergand, and in this moment you envied him. And the answer can come from Eothas, from Gon, which is a different aspect of Eothas, or from the Dawnstars. That's the name of the name that I was trying to think of before. Let's go with that. Maybe, but death isn't the ending you think it is. Embrace whatever comes. Waidwen nodded, absorbing your words. Why try and stop us, though? Don't they want to see the light as we do? For some reason, it was always so hard telling Waidwen the truth. Maybe all the gods were out of practice. You already knew about the bomb, and you decided not to act on that knowledge. Yeah, that was all part of the plan of Eothas. We got hints of this before. I think, yeah. But Waidwen deserved an answer, even if it wasn't the entire truth. Sometimes Kith, say the Dawnstars. Kith need to learn on their own, and we are naive to think that showing them the way is enough. Waidwen looked out on Evon Durbridge. Also, that makes a lot of sense because of what Eothas is trying to do. Waidwen looked out on Evon Durbridge and wondered if he was ready to face the dusk. His thoughts were a placid lake. Then he spoke his mind again, this time taking you by surprise. Those defenders are looking past their faith to stand against a god. They are here to fight for everything they built and planted together. Waidwen was beginning to see the point. It was your sorrow to know that he wouldn't live long enough to fully appreciate it. Kith are supposed to face the dawn together, not to depend on it. Our first duty is to each other. You wanted to tell Waidwen how proud you felt, but he no longer needed a father's approval to know when he was right. That saddened you even more than knowing that Waidwen had seen his last sunrise.
What did you see in there anyway?
Eothas wanted Waidwen, everyone, to believe in a world where Kith had control over their destiny.
Starting wars, knocking over castles, sucking out souls. He sure has a strange way of showing us.
He does. And basically, he thus aligns himself with Eovara. I don't know if we've seen Eovara yet in this game. I'm pretty sure we didn't. The person that we saw in memories and whatnot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the implication here. Anyway, let's go back to Waidwen and see what he has to say about that. As all the essence you gathered on Evondur Bridge converges on Waidwen, his soul brightens with a flash. Then his eyes snap open as a tide of revelation washes over him. I'm gonna just watch the events play out. I don't know. I think he's just gonna follow me. I wonder if that's what I wonder if that's what's gonna happen, because that's what's happening with other souls. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting turn of. It's not. This is a DLC. I forgot. I think he might just follow me. I wonder if it's possible to tell Eothas at the end of the game and be like, "Hey, I got Waidwen over here, you jerk," or something. I'm gonna say Waidwen awake. Awaken. That's right.
Thank you, friend. I'm struggling to understand it all, but my thoughts are clearer now.
Waidwen wobbles on his feet. His expression of bewilderment shapes into a broad grin as he recovers his bearings.
I think I accept why this needed to happen, but it is only human to feel conflicted.
You deserve this and worse after what you did to the Deerwood.
Is that really how you feel? I always hoped history would be kinder. But you cannot hope to please everyone.
Adair looks skyward. He shakes his head.
There is a lesson, a purpose to the Godhammer that I failed to grasp.
Waidwen looks out on the bridge, paying particular attention to the men and women rallying against each other.
Eothas wanted the people of the world to stand tall, without gods propping them up. The Godhammer didn't just tear Eothas from my body. It drove a wedge between gods and kith across Eora. And isn't that just a version of what he always wanted?
Yeah, the purges. That's what happened. They kill all the Eothasians. Maybe you're right because of Eothas' mortal saw got annihilated. I always thought he wanted to expose the work of the Eothas. I suppose that's one interpretation. Yeah, let's go with the second one. I always thought that he wanted to expose the work of the Eothas.
He did. But in the end, it was the difference of two rivers flowing into the same ocean. Taking on that burden of suffering wasn't in Eothas' original plan. But it served him well enough that he was content to keep his distance for a few quiet years.
Waidwen shrugs. The matter seems to weigh on him less than before.
Now that I'm free, I can feel oblivion tugging at me harder than before. We won't have time to savor the victory, friend.
Waidwen looks down at his hands, which even now seem less substantial as the white void draws him away. He doesn't seem to mind. I'm on a mission to confront Eothas. Would you lend your help?
He's out in the world stirring the pot again, isn't he? We shared a bond long ago. Those were different times. I would only hurt your cause by tagging along.
Also, you're from a DLC. It would be weird. Well, it wouldn't be unheard of, but it would be hard for them to change the end of the game with a DLC. Just on a technicality, really. Much easier to write this particular line. Any words of wisdom, Adair?
Well, this sure is something. I never thought I'd be the one to give advice to a saint. I can't know what you've been through, but I think Eothas needs a reminder of what he put people through the last time he walked Eora.
If it'll do some good, I wouldn't be much of a saint if I refused you.
Waidwen takes an uneasy step closer before joining the throng of souls in your wake.
Yeah, the folks back home sure aren't gonna believe this. You're gonna have to back up my story, Watcher.
Don't worry about it. The bridge ablaze completed.
Stick with us and we'll have you back to gone in no time flat.
And that, I think he's just joining me now. I hope he's just joining me now to kill the dragon. Not that I probably will need help with the dragon. I wonder if I have all three, I'll just be able to skip the battle. Freaking hell, I was gonna say I heard that. Just a freaking monster of death and awfulness. Go away and die. A lot, please. There's more of them. There's many of them. Okay, we can figure this out. Hello, everybody. I will now freeze you, and I will also have Takeo do some good things in here. Then I'll have to bring you over here and do that. And we're gonna pay attention to the paralysis over here. That's another one going in. Takeo is having trouble with things. Let's get a little bit of that. And also, did you just do that, I wonder? Yes, you did. Get me that. Okay. And then we're gonna go with Circle of Protection. Keep an eye on the paralysis. That's gonna last for a little while. Mostly I just need to look at... okay, Takeo is not feeling it right now. Let's get the Vengeful Storm. Avenging Storm, that's the one. Let's also get the Circle of Protection. And get another paralysis in here. I don't know that this is gonna work well, though, because this is super difficult. This is just these guys are so difficult. They are so difficult. It's incredible how difficult they are. Let's go with this. Okay, Takeo just cast the thing. I can do this. That's very little penetration, so I can't do that. Nature's Bounty. No, I need the Nature's Vigor. This is gonna help a little bit, I suppose, but not right now. Ocean bursts. Heck yeah. No, didn't look at the penetration levels. Oh, those are good penetration. Go for it. That actually might be a good hint. Those are pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, pretty good. Let's keep an eye on their paralysis. That's fast enough. Yeah, we don't have enough spells to cast. No, no. I think it's good penetration because of the paralysis state. It immediately changes. I think. Let's actually get another one in there.
It makes no difference.
It makes difference. You just need to be good. Salvation of Time. Yeah, that can be good. It's not as good. Salvation of Time is not as good in this game as it used to be in the first one. Is Devotion of the Faithful the one that does debuffs and buffs at the same time? It is indeed. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get see what this does. We got some good values over there, but nothing really that I would want. We can try this. Go ahead and do that.
What can I do?
We're gonna do another one of these, or maybe the one that I didn't do before.
Behold me, mother.
So that's pretty good. That's a good time for you to do that one. We got some kills going on. Those are really useful. And we are gonna do that one because I never do, and it is actually quite useful. That's bad news. And Takeo is under attack. And she's is dead. Penetration is awful. Man, penetration. She just doesn't have penetration. Is that? Does your weapon not? It's just. Sure. Yeah, keep at it. We're gonna be fine. Definitely not about to die. Why would we be? Get a blessing. Do you actually? Yeah, you can make that a little bit better. I don't know if it matters.
Can't get a clean hit.
So I really need to kill that Scourge, and even then,
I am the alpha predator.
I think you're about to die is what's about to happen. Let's fall back. Everybody except for you. You're gonna stay at the front. So that's a lot of damage right there. Oh, we're all over here. Okay, yeah. We're that's not happening. That's definitely not happening, and hopefully I got a save. If not, I'm gonna need to make another cut. We just make cuts all over the place. This level, even though it was made to hurt me, it doesn't hurt me. It's fine. I'm good. I'll betray it with all my. I'll betray it with all my my cuts. Did I do the thing already? It looks like I did the thing. Yes, I did. Okay. So, really bad. Send there first. Hey, what is up? Come back. No, come back. I mean, what? Whichever. No, you stay back here. I mean, especially if I can fight the ads. I say ads, but it's not like it's a boss or anything. No, you can. It's just you need to shut up. Let's do this. Okay, that thing is a cleric, which is bad news. And we can focus on that. Can we? Her wand is not very good. Those guys are stuck over there.
Didn't work.
Let's increase fast mode. So what is... These guys are just high level, I suppose. They have tremendous amounts of deflection. 130 is unbelievable.
At once.
So I need to do this. And that does lower... That did not. They're just immobilized. Frightened helps a little bit. Hiccups. But we're doing more damage to the guy at the back. Oh, because it's, of course, Maya. Yeah. No, is it Maya? I don't know. Who's doing damage there? Are these vessels? They're not... I don't know what they are. They should be vessels. So things like this would hurt a lot. I don't want to do it, though. Because if I do it...
You were saying? I've got this, Captain.
Yeah, shoot it back there. Oh yeah, she does a lot of damage. 42 just then, even though she's got -1 penetration and
Isn't doing the job.
That's... I hate that. I hate you. Oh man, they did the spell that allows them to survive. Anyway, let's get through these. It's back. It's back. It took a while. Also, I'm not really sure. No, this is a good position here. They are really going at it for Takeo. That's bad news. Or for Ishiza, rather. And also, there's an archer there who is maybe gonna kill Ishiza? Hypothetically? Ishiza just heals over time. Holy crap, I did the wrong options. I did the wrong options. What can he do? -2. Go for it. No, actually, is this the one that increases? Yeah, it is. So let's just see what you can do then with that. I don't know if you can do anything. Do you need to turn that on? Yeah, I don't think it matters. Let's try and paralyze you here. No, actually, paralyzation is a bit of an overkill. Let's go with these two. Specifically on you two, because if we can stun him over time, and if I can bring... Yeah, we got sickened over here. It's not amazing news. Do I have any special abilities here? 100% enemy crit to hit chance with no... Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. I have some boss-specific abilities somewhere. Dismissal. No, that's the Destroy Vessel. I have some... Grants a Watcher a bunch of other things. Summon Moatu. AoE. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're hopefully gonna stun... Oh, is that a pull or something? I didn't like that. And Penumbra's right at the front, so we're gonna need a paralysis in here. Because I need to get her out of there. And that's a paralysis. Get out. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, Ishiza's down. Okay, I can do that. Oh, so maybe that's why she couldn't resurrect Ishiza before. Man, that guy's going for Takeo. It's bad news. These guys are really something. Are we all attacking? You better be. Okay, seriously? Oh no, you don't have that. Go, go, go. Okay, Ishiza is a little bit injured. That's fine with me. We're gonna try and do some of the low level heals. Reduce healing for Ishiza. Ishiza's really feeling it right now. Let's do another one. Probably should have done it instead of the heal, but whatever. That is a hit. Ishiza is dead. Well, I guess that's that.
That was about as useful as a bump on.
No, I think we're gonna be good with this.
What can I do you for?
I think he's now attacking Maya, maybe? Don't actually know what's going on. A little bit of that damage. We're now being fallen. Serious burn. No, what is that?
Hitting the water.
Oh, that was a thing. Okay, we got a paralysis in there. Is he flanked? He's not flanked, is he?
Well, don't see why not.
Why is he not flanked? Is he immune to that? I wonder. Okay, good time for this. And good time for this as well. Please be fast about it. Good. I think he does something over... Did you see that effect? I don't know what that was. Man, these guys are so tough. And their deflection is really down. Yeah, it's still no... There's violent collapse there, but there's still no... There's still no... We're gonna need to do a well, a moon well. No flanking or anything. Maybe they're resistant to it or something. They have like an extra threshold or something like that. Okay, did that finish the combat? I doubt it. It did not. But it did finish the episode because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.